In response to Camilla's audacious gesture, King Charles was rendered speechless, which caused Princess Anne and William to get enraged. King Charles, Queen Camilla, and the Windsor family are reportedly experiencing a great deal of emotional distress as a result of the scandal that has surrounded the Sandringham Walkabout, according to a reliable source. Because of the shocking information that was revealed about Camilla and her ex-husband, King Charles made the decision to prohibit Camilla's spouse from Buckingham Palace. This is an important aspect of the situation. The British royal family is currently in the midst of one of the most dramatic and acrimonious periods in its history, with the traditional Sandringham Christmas Walkabout serving as the focal point of the current situation. This annual ritual, which is considered to be a cornerstone of royal tradition, has become a battlefield for arguments between four members of the royal family: King Charles, Queen Camilla, Prince William, Princess Anne, and Princess Catherine. As more information comes to light, it is becoming increasingly apparent that the difficulties go beyond the walkabout and involve more fundamental issues that pose a threat to the continuity and reputation of the monarchy. Upon receiving an invitation list, the House of Windsor is in a state of astonishment. Footnote: numerous sources claim that King Charles's choice to finish the guest list for the Sandringham Walkabout resulted in a number of heated disagreements. Among the guests on the guest list, the invitation sent to Queen Camilla's children and grandchildren was particularly noteworthy because it aroused strong debates. Camilla took into consideration inviting her ex-husband Andrew Parker Bowles to the celebration, according to sources who have disclosed this information. The notion, on the other hand, was met with vehement opposition by senior royals such as Princess Anne and Prince William. Prince William, who is a staunch advocate for the modernization of the monarchy, regarded this idea as a breach of the convention that serves as a guide for the royal family. Princess Anne, who has been a staunch supporter of the preservation of the traditional values that were established during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, expressed her agreement with Prince William's worries. According to both William and Anne, the presence of individuals who are not members of the royal family at such a distinguished event undermines the carefully maintained image of the monarchy and diminishes the significance of the occasion. A troublesome emotional state for King Charles. The ability of King Charles to bring the family together has been met with difficulties that have never been seen before. Camilla's recent actions, particularly her harsh words regarding Princess Catherine's parents, are said to have greatly upset him, according to those who are aware of the matter. There are many who assert that Camilla has expressed her dissatisfaction at the Middletons, bringing attention to the fact that they are having financial difficulties with party components. Additionally, she stated that these individuals' participation in royal occasions had the potential to be detrimental to the reputation of the monarchy. Despite the fact that they were seen to be harsh and divisive, these remarks struck a chord with Charles on a profound level. For an extremely extended period of time, Charles has held the Middletons in high esteem as a source of adoration. They have been respected for their unwavering support of Catherine, as well as their influence on Prince William, who has been grounded. Throughout the course of public discourse, he has praised them for being a soothing influence inside the family. Charles has the impression that Catherine's parents are members of his own family, despite the fact that he does not officially acknowledge this fact. Camilla's comments not only infuriated Charles, but they also served to deepen his unwillingness to entertain her offer of inviting Parker Bowles to the walkabout. Camilla's remarks were furious because they served to enrage Charles. It was especially acute to consider the possibility that Parker Bowles was there at this location. The thought that Charles would take part in an event that was of considerable royal significance was regarded as excessive, despite the fact that he has a cordial relationship with Parker Bowles. There have been rumors that Charles's discontent was made worse by reports of financial agreements between Camilla and her ex-husband. This information has been published by several individuals who are familiar with the matter. It is possible that the monarchy would be shown in a negative light if the general population were made aware of these rumors. End quote. It is still difficult for King Charles to deal with Camilla, despite the fact that she maintains a friendship with her ex-husband. As a result of the close relationship that exists between Camilla and Andrew Parker Bowles, who is formerly her husband, King Charles is under a great amount of strain. Catherine is currently married to Andrew Parker Bowles. Although Charles has made efforts throughout the years to maintain a courteous relationship with Parker Bowles, some individuals who are familiar with the matter indicate that he is becoming more unsatisfied with the ongoing connection. This is despite the fact that Charles has made these efforts. According to the reports, the long-lasting bond that exists between the two frequently shines a light on Charles. The relationship between Parker Bowles and Charles has been going on for decades, and it has included Parker Bowles' prominent participation in royal occasions such as Charles's coronation. Concerns regarding the likelihood of unethical behavior have been raised as a result of the connection, particularly in light of allegations that say Camilla and Parker Bowles participated in a financial arrangement. Charles has put himself in a vulnerable situation as a result of the fact that these speculations have the ability to erode the trust that the general public has in the monarchy. This man has spent a major portion of his life fighting for public approval of his relationship with Camilla, and the fact that these residual implications with Camilla's history continue to be a problem for him is an impediment that cannot be tolerated. It has been disclosed by sources close to the king that he has privately expressed his displeasure with Camilla's apparent disregard for how other people may understand this relationship. Although Charles has made an effort to approach the matter in a diplomatic manner, sources indicate that his patience is running out. This is despite the fact that he has made an effort to combat the crisis. Charles has become increasingly alienated as a result of the emotional toll that having to deal with these challenges has taken on him. Even the most senior advisors have expressed concern that Camilla's activities could have a significant impact on the public's perception of the monarchy in the long run. Unsettling information on Princess Anne was discovered. A severe condemnation of Camilla's recent conduct has been voiced by Princess Anne, who frequently serves as the moral guidance for the family. As a result of the continuous allegations that Camilla and Parker Bowles were involved in a financial arrangement, Anne is reportedly experiencing a great deal of anxiety. As a result of this, the controversy that has been surrounding the Walkabout event has been exacerbated. Not only did the arrangement ensure that Parker Bowles would continue to be prominent in certain social and religious circles, but it also ensured that Camilla's children would have financial security. These stories are based on the fact that the deal was reached. There is some truth to Anne's concerns. They are not without foundation. The degree to which the general public has faith in the monarchy is mostly determined by the degree to which its members are honest and behave in a proper manner. It is said that Anne told King Charles that the mere impression of such an agreement may be disastrous, which sparked a debate among the public and media over the appropriateness of the connection. He is concerned not only about a scandal, but also about the long-term implications that it will have on the image of the monarchy in this age of transparency and scrutiny. The unyielding opposition that Anne provides to Camilla's demands is demonstrative of the stronger passion that she possesses to the preservation of the history of the royal family. There have been discussions between Anne and Camilla over a variety of subjects, including modifications to royal customs as the contentious New Tiara rule, according to reports. Because of these arguments, Anne's duty as a defender of tradition is brought into focus, even if it means jeopardizing the harmony within the family. It is uncompromising that Royal Prince William has shown his resistance in the face of Prince William's response to Queen Camilla's recent activities. Camilla's harsh statements against the Middletons caused William, who is known for his strong sense of duty and undying commitment to his family, to take a great deal of offense. The reports claim that his anger stems from a personal and principled standpoint. His wife and her family, whom he regards to be his foundation, are protected by this document. William's displeasure was exacerbated when Camilla made the idea that the Middletons should not attend royal events because of the problems they were experiencing financially. William experienced a misunderstanding regarding the significant contributions that Catherine's parents have made to the public image of the royal family. This misconception was caused by William's statement. It was not only an insult to Catherine's parents, this was a serious matter. There are rumors that indicate that William made a daring decision when he informed King Charles that he and Catherine would not be attending the Sandringham Walkabout if such nasty comments continued to be made during the ceremony. The request made by Camilla to include Andrew Parker Bowles in the walkabout is thought to have been met with William's vehement resistance. It has been disclosed by sources close to William that he considered the notion to be a blatant disregard for royal tradition, as well as a potential public relations nightmare from his perspective. It has been reported that William expressed concerns in private talks that Camilla's conduct could undermine public faith in the monarchy, which he and Catherine have worked hard to preserve. it appears that his worries were communicated through private chats. William has taken a position that is emblematic of his vision of a modern and streamlined monarchy, one that places a higher priority on duty, tradition, and public service than it does on personal desires. This is reflected in the position that he has taken. His revolt has produced friction within the family, but he has further strengthened his image as a future king who is willing to make difficult decisions for the welfare of the institution. This is despite the fact that his rebellion has caused these conflicts, an attempt to save Camilla, a queen who is currently being attacked. The journey that Queen Camilla has traveled to accede to the throne has been fraught with challenges, and her recent actions create the appearance that she is having a hard time coming to grips with her role as queen, who is also the queen consort. Camilla's desire to involve her children in royal events and to bestow titles upon them is said to stem from a real desire to ensure that they would have a future within the framework of the royal family, as stated by insiders close to Camilla. The techniques that she has employed, on the other hand, have led to a number of disagreements, the most notable of which are with Prince William and Princess Anne. Camilla's recommendation that Parker Bowles be included in the Sandringham Walkabout is an example of the difficulty she faces in balancing the nuances of her job. There are some members of the royal family who are of the opinion that such concepts are excessive because they blur the lines between royal propriety and other boundaries. While this is going on, many who admire Camilla assert that she is making an effort to show her personality within a monarchy that is still in the process of moving away from the lengthy shadow that Queen Elizabeth has cast over it. The monarchy has repercussions that are far-reaching indeed. A number of different points of view within the royal family have been brought to light as a result of the controversy surrounding Sandringham. While Prince William and Princess Anne are working to streamline and modernize the monarchy, Camilla is making efforts to incorporate her own family into royal traditions. These efforts are in direct opposition to the efforts that they are doing to simplify and modernize the monarchy, as a reflection of broader discussions over the future of the monarchy, which is striving to find a balance between its historical tradition and the aspirations of the current day. These opposing objectives are a mirror of those discussions. Regarding this matter, public opinion continues to be divided. There have been a substantial number of people who have offered their condolences to Princess Anne and Prince William, and many have complimented their dedication to preserving the integrity of the monarchy. There are others who believe that Camilla's issues are emblematic of the difficulties that a contemporary royal family must overcome in order to adjust to the evolving expectations of society. The delicate balancing act that is required in order to resolve these issues is something that a great number of royal observers, most notably Christopher Anderson, have brought to light. According to Anderson, the ability of the monarchy to adapt while still maintaining its fundamental ideals is critical to the institution's ability to continue existing. The events that took place in the neighborhood of the Walkabout serve as a microcosm of this more broad conflict, demonstrating the difficulties that come when seeking to establish a balance between modernity and tradition. What are the next steps to take? The manner in which the royal family is able to resolve these internal differences will end up being the determining factor in the direction that its future takes. In spite of the challenges he faces, King Charles continues to play a crucial part in the process of bringing about reconciliation. He had a great deal of faith in Princess Anne's level of knowledge and dedication, as evidenced by the fact that he chose to entrust her with significant responsibilities. In the meanwhile, the leadership of Prince William and the presence of Catherine, who demonstrates a grounded presence, provide optimism for a monarchy that is capable of efficiently navigating these hard times. In the time that the monarchy is attempting to overcome these challenges, the general people and the media will undoubtedly continue to keep a careful eye on every action that it does. A forum for the emotional upheavals that are taking place inside the royal family, the Sandringham Walkabout, which was once a sign of cohesion and tradition, has morphed into a platform for these changes. The manner in which they address these concerns will decide not only their legacy, but also the future of an institution that is essential to the identity of the British people. Thanks for seeing the video. We would appreciate it if you could share your comments with us. For the time being, we will say farewell.